Awesome. No issues today. No people, but no issues. It's fine. It's not actually 6 yet. I did tell people 6. Oh well. Just a quick mic test. Alright. I can hear me. That's about as far as that mic. Well, I'm gonna go with that's probably a skull. And those are hunters. Can I open this door? Nope. Ah, this is just here for this box. Nope. 16 and 17. Huh. He's a brawler. Let me try to sneak up on him. One of them I can take on. It's too many more than one, it starts getting iffy.
Best one along home, sir. Are you dead?
Hello to my one and only viewer right now. It's pretty much just gonna be a chill murder stream. But I'm not sure if you can hear that with cat meows in the background. I really want in. Another town. Or,
good evening,
not town, but another
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
group of people.
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living.
And a lot of talking.
And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reed.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town.
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad saint now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he's not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself, you better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Patton.
There's a third person, wasn't there? Oh, John. Well, that's not good. Or probably go fight Sean. That's so strange. Instead of taking me to the letter, just take me out here instead.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
You think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course.
I'm not buying
But
it.
she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return.
Try and give
If you
everyone the
still think
benefit of the
I'm a
doubt, but I'm
Well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
just not buying. No, whoops, forgot to take the posters.
This could be the public house Giselle Paxton mentioned. I should investigate further.
No civilians allowed. I'll kill it! Then they fought and raised!
I gotta stop doing that. Waste of blood. No, but,
Giselle's stolen money. Prewen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
or it's somewhere in Southwark. Or Southwark. I just want to find out which one's closest by. Is it also in Southwark? No, it's just on the other side of the docks. Okay. Yeah, now it's on Southwark too. box, and then I'm going to jump down there. Always distracted by the shiny. Of course, it's right where they are. I'm gonna die again.
I order you. Step back.
Those guys aren't so bad, because they have very little health. Hit like a truck from a distance, but...
Lord, give us strength. Freeman shall prevail. Have no... Remember your vows, friend. It's one of them. Spy! You get them weapons ready! The beast must die! Roll back!
Yep. I was hoping that priest I killed on the docks here was the same one. No such luck. Oh well. We'll take him out later. I mean, I should probably go rest and level up, but stubborn. Mostly stubborn. Instantly die again, right?
safer places to be than here. Don't come no closer.
Killing's all you deserve. Crush the leech, boys. Remember your vows, friends.
Yep. You know, I might just do side quests. Probably do a rest for the night and, or rest for the day. And level up. Come back when I'm not super weak. Because I've only rested once. So I only leveled once. If I go to the sides, probably kill a bunch of enemies and get a bunch of blood. Actually, I can turn this one in real quick. No, it was her sister. It wasn't Lottie, it was, where'd she go? Okay, well.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, there's Giselle. That was her name.
You again? What do you want?
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it! Did you find the money, too?
Yes, here it is. They thought they could finance their activities with it.
I never thought a man like you would be kind enough to... I misjudged you. Badly. Well... Thank you, sir.
Will you give the money back to your comrades, then?
Fuck those bastards who fired me. I'll give the money to Miss Gillingham. Her son Jack was a friend of mine. He was killed recently.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
Your sister was suffering too. I'm sure she didn't mean what she said.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologize.
I know you were friends with Miss Gillingham's son, Jack. Tell me about his death.
Jack's murder has been a shock to the neighborhood. A sign that the situation is now out of control.
Why is that?
There has always been tension between the Wet Boot Boys and members of the trade union. But a murder? That's a first.
Who killed him?
No one will ever know. One thing is certain. While Jack was alive, I had one less reason to drink.
Why does that upset you so much?
I had found the time and words to tell him how important he was to me before it was too late. Another failure for Giselle Paxton.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God, to give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Huh. That bad.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance?
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
You have courage, Mr. Throgmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own 2 hands.
Oh.
You've never...
No,
You have courage.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Well. These flyers? Oh yeah, these are the flyers here.
I hope they will return to the shadows once the epidemic has passed.
Come on, let's heat her up.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, I heard a rumor that if there were rats, there's a hideout nearby.
Thirst for
Not
blood.
entirely sure how accurate that is.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Oh, no thanks. God damn it. Well, that's a lot, too. Running. What if Ichabod wants that, chance? Nope, couldn't do without him noticing. Kind of saw that one coming. Well, damn. Oh. Alright. Wait, where's my... Is it in with the beast? I'm pretty sure there is. Damn it. I'm gonna die again. No, stay with your snack. Don't mind me. Just happen to also be here. That's all. I have feelings in that.
Steady, boy! We've got one of them!
How can I lead these two to each other?
Get back in the fray! Shit!
This is what you gotta do. Meet two big enemies, lead one to the other. Oh, and leave them alone. Alright, gun is super powerful against them. And I am not sorry, I just kind of cheaped my way through that.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Okay, that's those two quests all but finished. Ooh. I might burn all the posters. Partially keep Throgmorton safe, and partially to keep me safe from Chunky Boy from last time. We're gonna try and get to Southwark from the docks. Ah. Circle to dash. Circle. I'll eventually actually remember, and then when I remember, that's when I'll go play the other game. Hello, strange man I've never met before somehow.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions, or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
So you were a Francook?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. Know I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor
That guy had some
concerned
cold
with the health
medicine.
of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
Oh good, I do.
don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
What's your...
I take care of my mum.
Goodbye, Min.
Oh, that's positive.
This is a slaughterhouse. It's locked, all right. From Seymour to my beloved mother, Stella. Fishburne, that sneaky bastard.
So wait, what?
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Psycho?
Yeah.
I have retrieved the gift for your mother, sir.
Great. Give it here then and take this for your trouble.
I also found the corpses. The ones under which you left the necklace, Mr. Fishburne.
Ah, so that's where I left it. I can be a bit stupid sometimes.
As a man of science, I'd like to try to understand why you killed those people.
Why does there need to be a reason? They were just there. It happened. That's all.
You're not a mindless animal, Seymour. Surely you have something to say about these murders. Speak up and I will listen without judgment.
Could be right, Dr. Reed. Maybe it'll do some good to confide in a gentleman like you. You being educated and all.
Did you take pleasure in killing them, Seymour? All those people, all those lives extinguished.
I take no pleasure from it. Just gives me peace. Stills the anger. For a time.
This rage you feel, have you ever been able to control it? Resist it?
I tried. For my mum. I tried for her. Telling the truth made me feel better. For a while.
Don't you think you should seek help? Talk to someone you trust, someone who cares about you.
No.
I had forgotten her
Don't
name.
speak about me to your colleagues either. Keep your mouth shut tight. Especially about my mum.
Tell me about your victims, Seymour. Who were they? Why them? Was there a link?
Why should there be? They just kept getting on my nerves at the worst times, that's all.
You feel nothing, do you? No empathy for your victims at all?
You seem pretty calm yourself, don't you?
We're not talking about me.
That right? Well, our calm's the only thing we have in common then.
How many? How many victims?
It's not like I keep records. It happens when it happens.
Why is your mother protecting you, Seymour?
I'm her son. She's the only one who knows me. Sometimes I think she knows me better than I know myself.
I understand you love her, but can't you see the awful situation you've put her in?
Do you think my mum would have a better life if I were dead? She seems so sad to know me sometimes.
I understand your mother's situation. Obtaining justice at the price of betraying her own flesh. It's quite a dilemma.
It might be my mum's wish that I end up swinging from a hangman's noose. But she wouldn't want to be the one who ties a knot round my neck.
Goodbye.
I'll be talking to Stella before I go to bed for the night. Day. Being a vampire is awkward. Actually, you know what? Stella's probably closer than the Gravediggers right now, so let's go talk to her now instead. And she is this. That's Dyson. Who is currently plastered. He's got 50. I can't remember if I'm just going to interrupt his
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
personal time.
Inebriation. Yes. Take this, then.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change.
I like Dyson.
To really change.
He's decent.
To change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
You just
Do you really
bad
think the
hands
world
and
is that
bad hands.
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean?
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yep. The sad saint grabbed my soggy ass and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
Were you thankful for what he did for you?
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Is there
How dare you say so?
no reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die? Is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Another time. Goodbye.
How did I get so lost so quickly? I literally just went by them. Ah, there's Rufus, the adopted son. Which means, yep, Stella's right there. Knock, knock.
Good evening, Mrs. Fishburne.
Of course.
We broke in last time. Well, not broke in, but mesmerized her to let us in last time.
It's locked.
What can I do for you, Dr. Reed?
Stella, I know you are ashamed of your son's crimes. So why do you protect Seymour?
I can't report my own son, can I? Not a burden I could bear.
Burden? How do you mean?
They'd hang him for sure. I won't send my only son to his death.
I'm convinced you raised Seymour the best you could. You're not responsible for what he became.
If someone ever found the courage to speak to the police, I will take my share.
Your son's gone way beyond simply bullying people. He has a taste for blood, and you know it, don't you, Stella?
One night, he told me straight up, in his own words. It was several days after one of his episodes.
Did Seymour tell you everything that night?
More than I could stand. The words he used to describe his hate, his rage, how he feels when he's done it.
Why did he confess? Did you suspect something?
No. I guess he wanted his old mum to help him fight his, demons.
Tell me about these demons Seymour needs your help to fight.
Seymour used to be such a happy child. And he is still a helping son most of the time. But when he gets angry, he can hardly contain his rage.
All men and women are born innocent, Mrs. Fishburne. But there can be a monster within any of us.
Do you think he can be cured, Doctor? Do you think something can extinguish this rage inside my Seymour?
There is no cure for murder, Mrs. Fishburne. Only justice.
There ain't no hope then. Somehow, somewhere, my son has turned into a monster, and nothing will bring him back.
Goodbye,
Please don't stay too long, sir.
That's fair. If I find cops, I might turn them in. If I don't find any, I'll probably just eat them myself. Just easier that way. And helpful for me. No idea how much he's worth, though. Quite a bit, actually. That is quite a bit. It's a third of what I currently have, and there'll be more in a bit to get that way. Wait a minute, this is where I... Oh, neat. This is,
Thirst for blood.
where I died. Or where I came through first. At the very least.
Despicable.
Yeah, because we had to run through here. This is where I get lost in a small room with one door. Oh, well... There's a box there. You know what? I'm lowish on blood, so let's have a furry gusher.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
We've got one of them.
Oh dear, he's... Alright, I have a gun equipped. Okay, we're taking to the big guy. Little guys aren't so difficult.
Watch yourselves. There's one of them.
Okay, I'm switching the...
Christ, he's dead.
Look, it's where I killed my sister. Neat. Yeah, I think that's where I killed my sister.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, I can upgrade these. It's almost the same, and it's... You know what, those stun points are actually superbly useful. Nope, stamina's more important. Oh, I can almost do it. Walk around with a few of each seems like a good idea. It was that way then. Yep. Ah, of course there's two of them over here. And I'm being shot at. Ah, damn, I should have made healing items for me too. Ah, damn it. Could have actually done that one too. Just got hit by that gas grenade. Gas grenades do way too much. That not bad. I'm not shy about it. I play for fun.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory.
This is where I killed my sister. The place just looks like it. I'm pretty sure I did run through there.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Cool. Got my watch back. Somewhere in Southern. Step over the bodies. Jordan, I like you. But if you keep forgetting how to step up small steps, I'm gonna have to just make you die a couple of times. Just run you into enemies and get you killed by skulls. I'm hoping vampire vision will help me. Doesn't seem like it, but I'm hoping. Ah, damn it, it's a chaplain.
Better go home, sir. Steady, boys, we've got one. Crawl back to the hell that spawned you.
Okay. Fire stays too long. And I got greedy there. I got real greedy there. I had this same problem where I was doing a quest, I just couldn't find it. But that one was literally just because I left a body behind. Without actually doing anything with it. So I might... what's it called? Jeopardy victims. Just gonna look it up. I'm not afraid to use walkthroughs. At least to show me where the heck I'm supposed to go. Oh, okay, there was a newspaper I missed at Sean's. First hideout you found at the adventure. Site you looked for was in the alley of the hideout. Oh, okay, so it's like right, if I can stop snapping, right there. I can't stop snapping, so. Oh, what happened? Well, that was strange. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Dang it. Whoa. I just got one shot by that dude. Okay, cool. That's cool. This game is mostly me just dying. Honestly. Okay, I'm back here again, but this time I just need to go this way. And I'm going to stealth. And assume that they can't actually see me. Oh, well, I found the flowers.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Alright. I like Tom, so I'm going to give Tom back his gin. This one's interesting. Oh, because it takes place up here. Well, it takes place up there. Well, if that's the case, then
it's locked.
One open from either side. Well then, this is awkward. Oh, it's the first hideout. Okay.
It's locked.
I go there. I can get out of this place, right? Nope. I can just get to a place where I'm able to rest. Back across the bridge, so I guess I have to go this. Well, I have to go. Is it that way? Nope, it's this way. Yep. That box openable? Is that box open? Oh, that box is openable. Okay, well. 3 shillings, just 3 shillings I didn't have earlier, I guess. Not, strictly speaking, worth it. Hey, Eka. How was your trip? Yeah, I'm trying something. I didn't like the sound of my voice very much on here, so I'm trying something. Ah, fair. Yeah, honestly, I'm a little amazed you tuned in today. You did, it's been quite a bit of a drive. Also, I'm lost. Wait a sec, did I? Yep, yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, did I dash past a bunch of dudes? Was that it? Oh, I'm trying to get back across the bridge. I just did a bunch of side quests and stuff down here. I think I have to get back up here. Because I'm doing these right now. If I could do this one, that'd be great. This one's supposed to be done. So, I think I'm going to have to do a something really stupid. Howdy. Bye. And that would be it. I've died like, yeah, meowdy. I've probably died about 7 or 8 times today. Just getting myself into fights I shouldn't have gotten into. And then figuring out how to actually do it. That I pretty much started today off with. That thing alone killed me like 3 or 4 times. And then I dragged it into... Oh, got her time. It into a pack of Prewin guards, which took on probably about half its health. And then I just pulled out a gun and shot it a few times.
I have this thirst for blood.
I can't actually open this gate. Cool. No, thank you. dude is a
Good
psychopath.
evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Like an actual psychopath. He's killed a bunch of people
Goodbye, Mr.
and
Fishburne.
feels nothing. I'm tempted to eat him. Especially because he's actually worth quite a bit. He's worth 2,700. It's like, I don't say it's probably a good upgrade on his own. And his mother, the only thing keeping him alive is, oh, he can be replaced.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Ah, you're that doctor.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard. Why did he park there?
You're the man who hit that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that?
Oh, that's good.
Did you not think
It looks cute in it,
was
so.
an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just...
Oh no.
By killing an innocent couple who were just
I mean,
in the
good.
wrong place
Send me
at the wrong
pictures,
time.
but oh no.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be Dyson the drunk, not Dyson the murderer.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson and Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Goodbye.
Little boy. The eek.
Welcome back, Doctor.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor.
You lied to me.
It's just that
You
I prefer
lied.
to avoid the
Yeah.
law, its enforcers, and all
People
manner of
tend to
thugs in
call
uniform.
Jonathan here either ugly or
Here is your
lie to
booze.
him.
I hope it will appease your customers.
There's very few people who actually
Try not
treat
to
him
kill anyone
well
with this poison.
until he does something for them.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less
hypnotize them.
agreeable when sober.
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older.
Imbibe. The
But I
potent
like her
portable
for sure.
potables.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
Goodbye, Mr.
Also, I'm shipping this barman and his waitress. Like, hardcore.
You still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Ah, damn.
Goodbye, Mr.
Yeah, there's a whole, like, subplot between those two. Where you can... I think you can get them to get together, but I'm not actually sure. That's also the bar that Jonathan first goes to when he wakes up, or when he becomes a vampire. Whoa! Is it back? Ah, damn it, it's back. So, this is one of the 22 that I took on. I'm not taking Alman again. Because he murdered me multiple times last time. What?
Good evening, Mr.
Dr. Reed.
I'm afraid your posters were destroyed.
It cost me good money to print those posters. Such a pity people don't take the vampire menace seriously.
Did you really think the posters would be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Tell me, Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious.
A vampire.
His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Goodbye.
He is vampires. Actually, he is super vampires. We met him because that's pretty much where we left off last night. After everyone left, he is actually a vampire. He's apparently not affected by crosses, even though he's a vampire. Why do I feel like I'm being followed?
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Alright. There she is. Right, or out there. The leader of the gang.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys, that's my feeling about him. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
Goodbye.
Well, that's all these quests. And I still gotta find something for him, but I have a feeling I won't. At least not anytime soon. This one should be finished though. But it's not, so. set a... Yes, I can. Marker. 2 markers. Alright. Time to go all the way across the city.
They say. Then the gangs, the epidemics, everyone's throwing the blame.
What's up, Boozy?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fan. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break 1 or 2 of your bones, just so you remember it.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Are you so heartless that you could pull the trigger and kill someone without even blinking?
Have you looked around recently? Do you really think one more body will make a difference?
I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it. But I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Don't mind me
Like
just
that, but
flipping
the
through
police aren't
menus.
in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
So, tell me about your gang.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Goodbye.
Hold on. That could actually be something. Nope, no hint.
Goodbye.
Booth's got a thing for,
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Mrs.
What do you
Cox.
want?
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
Oh my.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Goodbye.
I don't blame her. That is a fair reaction.
You again.
Do you know, Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Goodbye.
You know, Booth, I went from not really liking you because you were a dick to respecting you. Happens a lot. The characters that are kinda dickish turn to be, oh no, this person's actually just bad hand after bad hand.
Sorry, get their weapons ready! We found one!
Not my mom. Fire. It's always fire. They need something that makes me immune to gas or fire. Not entirely sure why I'm not already immune to gas. I don't need to breathe. Bugger me. I'm dying. Yep. I don't like fire. Yeah, it's gonna happen a few times. When I actually get the overlay up and running, I'm just gonna have a death counter running for this one. Be on place, I'm gonna do that for me. Oh, did it kick you off? Oh, damn. Well, glad you're back. I think I'm just gonna rush past these guys. This is not working out. That death counter's just ticking up. Just planning on doing these side quests and then resting for the day. Then seeing how much I can level up. And coming back and just eating people. Mostly pre-wins.
Weapons ready!
And of course he lit me on fire. Yep. I seem to be mildly stuck. That and I keep getting greedy and missing and just generally being bad. And there's all y'all here just watching me die. Thanks. Everything deals so much damage. On one screen, I'm watching me revive. On the other screen, I'm watching me reload so I can revive. That's awkward. Literally didn't stay alive for 15 seconds. And fire death. Yeah, there it is. Oh. Ba-da-ba-da. Wah. Yeah, it's, whoops. No ghosts. Only vampires. And one really, really dumb one for being a doctor. Okay, I'm invisible. Oh, cool. If you dash, you lose your... Oh, thank you. wanted to be. Those are, skulls. Ah, damn it, priest.